And our brightly coloured car, going with the GT500 Supra again. Just seems to be the right car for me in a way. No, I gave the GTR a quick go, but just didn't quite feel it. It's very pointy, which is good, but I think it's hard to get on the power. Fellow pole here from the ERS, the Justo from the other night, and the race just gone, so we'll see how we get on. I'm going to add this guy as a friend, I think. He's a pretty good driver. Oh, Super GT. Yay! Oh well, we know who's probably going to win that. Didn't notice straight away, but I did now. Oh, well, let's follow Super GT around, eh? Well, he's gone off already, so I don't think he's had any practice. Who can blame him? He's busy doing other stuff. Super GT, Steve, if you ever watch this, I've just passed you. I think it's better to come out in fourth there. Go out wide, get a bit more speed down the straight. It's not much, but makes a small difference. All out of time there. All over the place there. It's not going to be too bad of a lap. Don't know whether that's faster or not, so does it help stop pushing the car or improve acceleration? I don't know. getting close for a hot lap, similar to my last qualifying session, so at least I'm consistent now. A little bit better. Tried to get on the power way too early then. Would have lost a couple of tenths out of that for sure. And if that was faster, then I should have made the time back up again, maybe. Definitely not faster, so we'll go out wide. Oh, we have dropped. I think if Super GT's in here, I would have moved up a split. Makes sense why the lap time is 58 then. Would have helped if I changed into 6 on the main straight, but you know. Are we still up? Hopefully. Lucky to get away with that. Got enough time for one more lap. I've improved, so at least that's something. Didn't get on the power earlier enough. Come on. That's why he changed into fourth. I won't get across the line. Oh well, there you go, 11th. Ugh. I actually went faster than my last qualifying time, so I was pretty lucky to do that, otherwise I would have been right down the back. But sitting in 10th at the moment, and still people finishing off, so... Super GT in his bright pink, number 9, 9th. I'm 11th. Looks like there's a whole lot of much better drivers in here. Be interesting to see what Super GT's A+ rating in his bar is. Excuse me, because it's interesting that he's in this race, because I'm not that high up in my A rating at all. 0.4 of a second faster, that ERS driver, so he's competitive in Poland. My team, Pitbull Racing, PRT, and ERS have competitions together, so showing his colours there. It's being faster, so good on him. Done a good qualifying, so now it's just putting the race together, try and get some consistent times. Tyre wear on the last one wasn't too bad. Front right was a little bit harsh. I think that changing down a gear into the corner, so don't know what the curves at the top of this hill that we're just driving in the background too are, but anyway, the complex there, changing down to second and then changing into fourth and accelerating out might be a little bit better. So we're down the back. There's no real strategy to this race, it's just get on and try and keep going. So let's have a look. So yeah, his driver rating isn't huge, Super GT, and the J Shoal I was going to add as a friend. Oops, sorry about that. Add friend. GTWS Bob. So Super GT's only done one other race by the looks of things, 306 points. Unless he was messing around. So it might be a higher split, this one. Maybe there's not that many people doing this split, so they've lumped us all together. So it might be a half decent scoring race. Got 261 points to beat, so I think we're going to need to move forward, you know, sort of probably 8th or better. Well, no, it's probably more than that, actually. Probably going to need to get top 5 to beat 261 points. Anyway, the first race was just getting used to it and got a good result, and that's great. 261 points. It's not in the bank. We're going to replace them with these, so we'll just have to see how we get on. It's just good to have some really competitive people in here with me. It's always good to push yourself and have to drive against others that are faster than you. You learn new lines and potentially have to put your racecraft to the test a bit more. These guys are a second faster than what I am, really. Well, that was a good lap by him. ERS, very good, 58.8. Yeah, so 8 positions. So we're at the back of the pack-ish. We're going to have to watch out for turn 1. First lap's going to be a bit dicey. You know, there's an opportunity to make up a little bit of time by people being overcautious, and then there's an opportunity for me and others just to mess it up and brake too late, understeer into somebody, or go off track. So, especially with a lot of aero wash everywhere. So let's just see how we get on. Race number 2, about to begin. At least we made it out of the chicane. Everyone's going to be pretty close together. It's only 0.5 of a second. And that's how easy it can happen. Just touched the grass and went off. Just go a bit defensive here. Got the guy pretty close behind. So after a poor start with, from Super GT, he's managed to make it. We're under attack from the back. They've overshot the last chicane. Making a little bit of time back. Might be able to get a little bit of a slipstream. Maybe just a snip of a slipstream here. A little bit too much off the accelerator there. Completely messed up, just got a bad bounce. Lost all that advantage that I just had. It's a shame. I was hoping that that didn't unghost just as I went through. Not quite sure how I got such a bad bounce, but lovely undercut there by Super GT. Just hoping I can hang on to the back of these guys just to try and get that slipstream. Managed just to make a couple of tenths there, so should be able to get a bit of a slipstream here. I'll use 6th gear. Shouldn't have used the brake. Didn't make these silly mistakes, then, you know, that's 2-3 tenths. I mean, 2 tenths already down, come on. Just outside slipstream range, it's just annoying now. just by putting a half decent lap together, we're all of a sudden on them, so that's good. Don't have to worry about fuel, you just got to worry about tyres, so not really close enough here. It's just uncomfortable being close behind with the aero wash. You can see that in the time. Front just washed out there. It's almost better to stay further back and not have the aero wash and then try and make a run. Not sure why I was faster in there, but I was. Guy behind's closing. Trying to get a bit of exit there. I don't know how that guy held that. I don't know whether that was a push or a unhappy acceleration. Just took a bit too much speed off in the middle there, but oh no. It's quite distracting when that happens. Finn's gonna get us here, I think. Too worried about the guy behind. Well, let's just see if we can get into P8. Bit of clear air. So 3 seconds to the guy in front. Three seconds to the guy behind, so just need to get on with it. Three seconds. It's a lot to overcome. Well, at least now it's down to 0.8. Make that a second, just took some time out straight away. Just stay in touch so that I can get a bit of a slipstream and catch you up. That'd be nice. concentrate and get on with it. Come on. Should have been past him by now. He's making so many mistakes and I'm just messing about. Not making as bad mistakes, but making mistakes. It's true what they say, you know, you get stuck behind a slower driver, you can end up losing your pace. Oh, we should be all over the back of this guy by now, you know, just he's 2 tenths faster here or there. Well, there we go, we've pressured him, but we've lost 0.5 of a second behind, with 4.8 to the guy in front, Finn. Oh, just horrible pace. 2 minutes and .3 faster, so that's something, I suppose. Tyres are definitely past their use by date, so to speak, starting to really nose push. Pretty lucky with that spin in the end that I didn't end up further down the field, so Now I decide to have a burst of speed right at the end of the race. Serious. Low fuel, I suppose. Ah, you prick. Gonna get eaten up here. Ah. Well, there you go. Gosh. So the tyres really just die at the end, they go off like a cliff. Ended up eating Super GT. He made a mistake. Could have been in 6th or 7th, I think. Pace wasn't too bad, so I think I could stick with those guys-ish. Defending though, and I just couldn't get past. Like, wasn't close enough to make a difference, so I've got to work on my exits and go from there. So interestingly, FTE Rafizi has got the same number as me, 13, on the back of his car. Or is it Finn? Must be Finn. Oh no, it's Yokut. FTE. Anyway, there we go. Let's see if we beat up 3 places. That's good. So you can't really complain at that. Could have been a little bit higher. Not clean driving. Interesting, because I went off, I suppose. And how many? 211. So for the race win, it was 298. So it's better than the last race, but not as good as it could be. Wow. Anyway, there you go. First race done and done. Couple of people saying sorry. Right, so that's it for race number 2. 211 points. So just so you know. From a points standpoint, I haven't even been doing any of these rounds, and only 3 are valid, so technically I can only get two chances to get some points, and it's one of my teammates here, and with only 260, so maybe I could get to 620, maybe, if I was lucky. So I could end up 10th, but, you know, domestic ranking, I'd be nowhere, because Kuba's winning, for sure. 526, 620 points, yeah, get me in between here, so. And in the regional rankings, well, you're way down, right, so no real point there. I'm interested to see, I wonder if I could jump through Super GT. I think it's only done a couple of rounds, and I think, so we'll just look for the British flag, see where he, can't remember how many points he, I think it was just 506 or something like that. Well, clearly not, because it's not there, so maybe his points count now though, so that would be 700 and something. Just interested to see why was he in my bracket. I mean, his driver ratings come down a little bit. Oh, Digger Deeks, there we go, we raced him. He's done all the rounds. Nick, just beat him. Oh, beat him in the first race. He's done all the rounds bar a couple. Yeah, anyway. There we go, we haven't really done many rounds. We haven't been able to find Super GTs, so no worries. Well, there's another race we could enter, so I might end the stream there and come back for race number 3. So, Season 2, Round 7, Race 3. Catch you then. If you liked it, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Not on all the time, but tend to live stream more now these days. And yeah, we'll catch you again soon.